everyone wants to get a jump on spring, and here at Anderson Seed and Garden, we've got everything you need to get that head start and get those plants started indoors and get them ready to go outside just in time. So a lot of different things that you've got to try. Of course, we've got all of our seeds. They're all coming in. I've got a lot of different varieties of tomatoes, peppers, whatever you want to start inside, whether it's onions or lettuce or spinach, you name it, you can start it inside, and we've got all the supplies to do that with. Of course, you want to start with a really good soil. Our Fertilome seed and cutting mix is one of the very best soils that's out there. Or if you want to do something really easy, you can use these little Jiffy pellets. They're little compressed wafers of peat moss and sometimes a little bit of coconut coir in there as well too. And all you do is you put those in a little bit of water. And I started some here already. This is one of my little Jumpstart kits, and these kits have a little grow dome on top, so you've got a dome that keeps the heat and the moisture in. It's got a tray to hold your water and your pellets, and those are the pellets expanded. So if you can see, that's the same pellet that I started out with, and you can start your seeds right inside this peat moss, and it holds the soil all together. The roots will grow right out the bottom, and it's a perfect way to start your seeds inside with a little tray that's easy to handle, with a little dome that goes over the top, holds all the moisture, holds all the heat in there, works great for starting seeds. So not only can you use the pellets, but I put some of my seed starting mix in a peat pot like this. You can do the same thing. We just filled it up with the seed starting mix. We'll put some seeds in there. We'll show you how that works. But you can put the seeds in there, water that down. When your plant grows and gets bigger, you can actually take this and transplant it right outside, right into the garden. The roots will grow right through the peat pot, and you don't have to worry about taking them out of the pot and squishing the roots and planting those back. But you can just leave them right in the peat pots and plant them right outside in the garden. So works great. So definitely want to start with a really good seed starting mix. If you use just any run-of-the-mill potting soil, your seeds won't germinate as well. So make sure you use a mix that's been prepared and is specific for starting seeds, or use the Jiffy pellets, and that works just great. So my little Jumpstart kits come like this. They come in like a little 12 pellet greenhouse. I also have a 36 pellet greenhouse and a full size with about 80 pellets in it for a full size flat, which is usually 10 inches by 20 inches long. And the little kits work great. So inexpensive and easy to work with. But brand new this year, they've come out with a heat mat that you can actually put right in your windowsill. So you plug this in, it generates about, I would say probably 10 to 20 degrees of heat above the temperature that you've got in your house or where you're trying to grow these. And so with the heat mat, you can, if your temperature is usually 68, 70 degrees inside, you can put your garden boxes, or this is kind of a windowsill setup, and you can increase the temperature in your house for these to start by 10 to 20 degrees. And with our little Jumpstart greenhouses, it fits just perfectly right in the window, so you can get lots of light through your window, and you've also got the domes to keep it nice and warm and keep that moisture in there. So it's a perfect fit for a windowsill, and you can just take two of these little Jumpstart 12s and just put it right in your windowsill, and it'll work just perfect. Holds that, keeps that heat. That's really what your seeds need, is to germinate. They need that consistent heat, and that's what a heat mat would do. It'll generate a lot of heat and keep things germinating when sometimes it gets cold, especially in the windowsill. You get that cold coming off the window, and they just don't want to germinate and come up. So heat mats work great. If you want to start a few seeds, we can do that right now. The full-size kits that I've got, definitely you can do this. Comes with a heat mat, comes with a flat on the bottom, comes with the grow dome, everything you need to start your own seeds. This is a nice little kit. The larger heat mats do a great job, and they're made to fit the flats. Works perfectly. But if you want to do something a little bit smaller, if you don't have as much room to work with, I've got a few tomato seeds here. We can put them right into our little peat pots. Let's grab a couple seeds. Usually I like to put just a couple seeds in each one, and so I don't know if you can see those seeds on my hand. Those tomato seeds are kind of small, but I've got those. There's 4 tomato seeds right there. I'm going to take 2 of those tomato seeds. I'm going to put them right into the middle of my peat pot, and all I have to do is just squish a little bit of soil right over the top of them. So I don't know if you could see that. I just pushed that soil right over the top of those seeds, and these are nice and moist, and if we put them in our little germination stations here, it'll hold that heat, hold that moisture in there, and those seeds will come up like crazy. So we're going to put 2 more seeds in there. So easy to do. Like I said, you can do it with peppers, you can do it with geraniums, you can do petunias, whatever you'd like. Great thing this year is if you want to stick with your organic gardening, we've got a full line of organic seeds now where you can get organic seeds, organically grown seeds if you'd like to. So I just push that soil right up over the top of that, and that's going to keep those seeds in there, and they're going to germinate in probably about 5-6 days, maybe 7 days or so. And what I like to do when I water them is I'll use this seed starter from Bicor. This is one of my favorite products of all time. It's got a little bit of fertilizer in there. It's got all kinds of natural hormones and biologicals in there to help get your seeds to germinate and to take off. Wonderful product. If you really want your seeds to germinate and really want to see some success, I've seen twice the amount of success in germination and also how quickly they grow by using the Seed Start over just a regular fertilizer. Wonderful product made right here in Logan. So if you want to get a head start on the season and get a few things growing inside, come into Anderson Seed and Garden. We've got what you need to get your plants started and also the seeds to get growing.